Three, two, one. And Wolfie, what's going on, my man?
Yo, what up?
I hope we don't look like we're in Mars right now. You're on the Terror.
Boom,
And what's up, everyone? If you're looking and it looks weird, it's because StreamYard has decided to do some funny stuff with the with the platform here and give us what's called Mars to give us the option of it being landscape or portrait. And I'm looking at my TV and it looks very funny. So I apologize. I've seen it on a couple of others, Real Talk, Niner Talk, as well as Girlfriend
Yeah,
on film, and it will work out. It'll work out. Just be patient with it. I can't see the comments. It's just all over the place. I see Mr. Peaches in the building there.
Tanisha
Tanisha,
the host.
you are the girl that I never had. And it's not even showing. Oh, man, there it is. Okay. All right. I see Mr. Nisha's in there. I see Laura on the YouTube, but I don't see her on my feed. I don't know what this thing is doing, but
Right.
we're gonna muscle through it.
On my side, I have it in landscape, but yours, it's showing you in portrait right now.
And I didn't tell it to go portrait. I don't know why it is. I don't know why it is what it is. Christian Carver's in the building. Hello, Dome.
Cover the hose.
You know, this is how things work at my job too, man. Some stuff is working and they say, "Oh, we're gonna upgrade it," and you come back to work and you're like, "What the hell did you do?"
Learning a whole new language.
You know,
Yeah.
it just looks weird. Looks
Yeah.
weird.
I agree, man. Like it definitely, it's definitely trying to like it fucks with the flow of things. Sorry, I shouldn't curse this early.
No,
It messes with the flow of things.
It's afternoon now. Everybody's winding down and having the beverage of their choice. Yeah, it f's with it. Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Look, I got Tanisha on top of the thing saying good afternoon,
Yeah.
Wolfie. She's on my bottom on the feed like it usually is. And now what is wrong with this thing? What is wrong with you people? I bet that looks real crazy right there.
Not good.
Let me see how that
Good.
looks.
Steve on the hose.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I'll take a look at your
Oh,
stream
look
right
at that. Now we're on top of each other on my feed here. On the which is pause. I guess I better be pause on that one. Look at Chris. Chris said this update is messed up. Yeah, it is.
On my phone, it looks good. Like
it looks
like if
good.
I was watching you on my phone like that, right?
Okay.
But I can't see you. Like if I would have to hide the. So like,
why StreamYard? Why?
well, I would think it would let me turn it like that, and then it would, but it's not doing that. So yeah. But on my end, it's normal. I know that's weird. You want to double check to make sure that the landscape is up? Because I have it on landscape. Yeah.
I hit both of them now, and now I have a multifaceted deal here. Where's my phone? Showing you what I'm looking at now.
Everyone who's watching, you're struggling with us. You're here with us.
You're here with us. Y'all know how I normally do, but this is, as Christian said, this is messed up because normally it is fine. You just come on, me and Wolfie, we'll be on together, and that's what it looks like on my end, Wolfie. This is how it's looking.
Oh man, yeah. That's landscape and portrait. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's both of them. So if I cancel one, the other one pops up. If I
oh yeah, you got something messed up going on there, man.
Yeah, man, it's very finicky, very finicky.
Yeah. I think it will figure it out at some point.
Yeah,
sure
eventually.
So this was, I'm sure this is just gonna be a one-time thing. Hopefully.
Oh, I'm sure. This just happens once a year. It's like Haley's Comet every 76 years.
I understand adding new things and stuff like that, but like I said before, we went live, and it's like you should have that option to switch to it if you want to try something different, right? Also, but it's not like a small switch where you move this button over here and stuff like that. It's like, okay, I can't think of the word, but it's just kind of like the outline of the entire thing, right? I can't think of the word, but anyway, small little things here and there. But this is huge. Like, this is a big deal. Like,
I'm used to it looking a certain way. And I'll put
while you figure that out, I would like to apologize to everyone. Once again, it's my fault. There's either not a show or the show is late. I had a flat tire. I was an hour out, and everything that could go wrong was going wrong. And that's why this show is as late as it is. So I do apologize, but the show must go on. But if I fall asleep, if you just hear it,
must go on. We'll just try to wake you up. It's happened, senior moment over here with Tarrerdome. I was on very late night with Dave and them one time, and hey, man, I started nodding off. Y'all messing around with the stream, y'all. See, everybody who comes in is gonna be like, "What are y'all doing in that stream yard?"
It's not me, man.
Ty came in and they offered Mars and Jupiter, and this thing right now it's acting like Uranus.
Let's see what you did there.
That's what they should have called it, not Mars, but Uranus.
Because this is some shit.
Yes.
Some shit, yeah.
Yes. Uranus always works when you're talking about space. They say, how far is that away from so-and-so? Hey, I don't know. Ask Uranus.
That's funny.
That joke always works. Always. Anytime
it's got so many plugins. It's got so many plugs.
Yeah. Anytime they talk about so, hey, what planet is that on? Probably Uranus.
I feel like a child again. Ty, by the way, I saw your show. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I think you were on with Ty Alston and then some other girl. I don't know who it was. It was just the three of you. I think it was yesterday, the day before.
I had guests on. I think it was for Veterans Day, maybe, and everybody came on. We were just talking. I had Unc on Veterans Day and had a really good breakdown of our debacle. That was Los Angeles. Didn't go very well. Not well at all. I think everyone was a little hasty and mad.
It was definitely a sight to see for sure. If you want to jump right into that, we can. I'm all for it.
It was Jess and Ty. Oh, I was on with Jess and Ty. That's East Coast Red and Gold. And then I went on and hit the stream. So hers was working brilliantly. And that was last night. And then I was on with David McNiner and the crew. We did our picks, which we're going to do today. There's a game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A game tonight. I hope this works. I'm getting ready to show what game. No, I'm going to save that for later. But there's New England versus the Jets tonight at 7:15 p.m. I got New England in that one, so we can start this thing off. That's a given. New England is looking pretty spiffy these days.
They're shockingly enough going from Colts, who I thought was the best team in football. Now it goes to the Patriots. Now they're the best team in football without Tom Brady. What is this? The 2000s, man? Like, what's going on here?
Pretty good team. Pretty good
Colts,
team.
Patriots. So
the Colts and Patriots.
That is a given. If the Patriots lose, but then again, now I think about it, it would be very Thursday night football for it to be relatively really close than it should have been, or the other team outright wins. But if you want to go with logic, talent, and stuff like that, it's New England like by a mile. Like it's not even close.
You want one with it's a division game, short week, a little quirky things happen. It could be a little competitive, I guess. And then they fired the other New York coach, Daboll. Was that 2 days ago? I think a day.
Yeah, I think it was
2 days ago.
Yeah, I think it was Tuesday.
Yeah. So, what'd you think about that?
I don't like it. I don't think it was his fault. Honestly, I like the first year he's there. He takes your team when you have like the when you're supposed to be in rebuild mode at the time. Like in 2022, they were supposed to be in rebuild mode. They went to the playoffs and stuff like that. Obviously, lost to the Eagles, I believe, in that playoff. But he was a good coach. He knew what he was doing. I felt like that. But when you have a shit GM that the Giants have, where with Brian Daboll, where he had I don't know what kind of wide receivers he had. I didn't have that much going on. Offensive line was still garbage. The running back you had Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones. I don't think your defense wasn't that bad in 2022. And you got to the playoffs and you're winning games. And that roster, and what I'm trying to say is like that roster was very minimum in talent. Like the talent wasn't very all over the place, like the 49ers or Rams or Eagles or like that. And yet you went to the playoffs. But then after that, the GM for the Giants was like, all right, well, you're a winning coach. Let's go ahead and get rid of Saquon Barkley. Let's get rid of Daniel Jones. And the worst team you can possibly imagine. And then in the year in 2025, where you finally get a quarterback that's showing a lot of promise, he needs to stop running and taking hits. That's 100% true. But he looks promising. He looks good as a rookie. There's a lot of talent there. Hopefully he could build off it, and try to protect himself. You got Cam Scatterbo, had that injury. It's not his fault. I mean, it was a tackle. He broke his ankle, right? Yeah. You lost Malik Neighbors. Your offensive line is still garbage. And your defense is you have a great defensive line, I believe, at that point. Right
now. Have a talented defensive line. Yeah.
But outside of that, I can't even think of a secondary linebacker or safety that plays for them right now on top of my head. They don't have much. And it's kind of like you fired him. And it's like you fired the wrong guy. You should have fired your GM, who's stupid. Literally asked his son who she should draft.
You saw that.
Round pick. Look at that. Yeah, you're bad. Yeah. That's ridiculous. And he was serious too. He's writing it down. He's like, my son likes this guy. So it's like, why are you writing? It wasn't like a friendly question to my son. Hey, what would you like? That I don't mind. But it was like, what would you like? Oh, I would like Jaden Daniels. Oh, that's nice.
Jaden Daniels, you say? Oh.
Yeah. And apparently Brian Daniels wanted Jaden Daniels. He wanted to trade up for Jaden Daniels. And Joe, I can't think of
Shane. I think it's pronounced Shane or Shone. It looks like Shone, but it's Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you? I understand 3 losing seasons, but it's not because of the coaching. It's because of your GM is giving you absolutely nothing to work with. And when you do find something, you trade it, get rid of it. It doesn't matter anymore.
The GM was cheeks. I agree. When you and then the salt to the wound is Saquon goes inside your division, almost sets the record for rushing, and wins the Super Bowl.
Could have got the rushing record, but he was very nice to the Giants and was like, "No, I'm not."
I shut it down. We're gonna win the Super Bowl. I'm unselfish, which is all you can ask a guy. I know. Hey, baby, if it was me, I'm breaking that record. I'm breaking it with a bullet. I'm coming out with the Eric Dickerson goggles and letting him know it is me, Daddy. I'm the man. you can go ahead and warm up that aloe black. I'm the man. Yeah.
And honestly, probably cost him the MVP too. Like if you break a record like that, we all know the MVP is a quarterback.
It's always a quarterback.
But if you break a record like that,
but you break a record that stood. Man, Eric Dickerson broke that when I was a teen, dude. I was like, I think it was 84. 84. That's when Eric Dickerson did that.
Yeah,
83, 84. Dude, break the record, man.
MVP, you're also like when people look back on it, like when I think about the Eagles that won in 2024, I guess 2025 because technically that's when the Super Bowl was. I digress. You won that Super Bowl, but they're going to think of the Eagles and the team as a whole, right? If you have that record of beating the record and You get the MVP there, man. You're remembered forever. Everyone's gonna think about that 2025 season, being like, "Oh, dude, Saquon Barkley beat the record, and he got the MVP, and he was, there's just so much that he sacrificed for the sake of staying healthy, wanting to win a Super Bowl, and part of me not wanting to humiliate the Giants. I think he wants both sides. I think he wants the Giants to like him, fans as well, and Eagles fans to like him too. It kind of comes off.
He's what you call an affable guy, man. He could have been a real certain some kind of way coming back to them when it was time for his when they played him, the New York Giants. He could have went back there and really ran roughshod because they were down, and he could have just had a day. But he was real cool with all the fans, even the coaches prior to the game. When they're stretching and doing all the pregame and stuff, he was meeting them, dapping them up, and saying, "Hey, man, good to see you." Things of that nature. Such a good guy, man. I tell you, those Eagles, they got good. Besides, P. Spitty.
I like that. P. Spitty. Okay.
AJ Brown. Hey, new rule. I'm calling this domism. These are unwritten rules. These are domisms that will work for the rest of your life.
Domisms. All right. I like it.
Never have a standout wide receiver whose initials are A and B.
What's that?
Never have a standout wide receiver whose initials are A and B.
Yeah. That's what I thought you said.
Because AJ Brown is cutting the fool, and so is Antonio Brown, who's going to jail. So I don't care how good that receiver, I don't care if he's Randy Moss. If his name, if it's Anthony Bryant, get him out of here. That guy's he's gonna be trouble. He's gonna be trouble.
Without a doubt, 110%, man. Yeah, for sure. I don't like. Obviously, we're joking and stuff of that nature, but there's definitely without a doubt a trend where you just got to stay away from these players' name with AJ or Antonio and then the last name being Brown.
Yeah,
it's not working.
Yeah, something that's not gonna work. Especially if his nickname is AB or initialed out some way, AJ, AB. Somehow,
there's another one this
isn't a good fit. If it is another one, it'll add to the legacy. So if you can think of it, let me know.
Add to the domism.
I think I'm on to something here.
AJ Brown, man, and what he's doing, I made a short on it already, but it's just like. And it kind of goes back to what we talked about last time because it's just a continuation of what he was doing earlier as well. But now it's kind of like he's more vocal with it, but just telling everybody, I'm going to say what I say. I hate it. This sucks. I'm absolutely torturing, but it is what it is. It's whatever. I'm here to win. Let's go out and win games. But I hate this, and I'm absolutely miserable. So there's like this. There is the reality where AJ Brown is right to a sense where he is not getting the ball. Jalen Hurts is not finding him. I've seen breakdowns all over TikTok of people being like, AJ Brown's open here. He's open here. I don't know why he's going over here. And you'll see just how much he's not looking at AJ Brown, like at all. It's so bizarre because you think you would go to AJ Brown a little bit more than Jahan Dotson. And it's just kind of so I get what he's saying when it comes to that. But you're being paid millions of dollars to be on this team. You're supposed to be a professional. And your team is winning.
And your team is winning. Defending Super Bowl champions. And you're winning. So have a Coke and a smile and shut up.
It's working out for you right now, man. Like, people still think you're a top 5 wide receiver. And if this is an issue to you and it bothers you and it frustrates you, and if you do on the field, I get it, but I still don't approve of that. But on the field, I get that. But if someone's asking you in the media and stuff like that, help your team win by not being a distraction, right? And if you're going to do this, take it to the offseason.
It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. He says, things are going to go bad. because we're not pulling our weight and things of that. And I just want to do my part. You're doing your part to put strain on an already strained system. It's why don't we get in a running car type of deal, like a Geico commercial. When you're AB, you do certain things.
Yeah, that's true. And it's like you're not. If your offense is already struggling and then you're telling the offensive coordinator, give me the ball more, that makes it more complicated because now it's going to be hard for them to figure out things where now they have to force feed A.J. Brown while also trying to fix the offense. Because I don't think if it was entirely just missing A.J. Brown all the time, then guess what? They fix the offense. But I don't think that's it. I really don't. I think there's more to it than that. I think the offensive coordinator just isn't good.
The leading – I don't know. He just wants to be the leading catalyst or something like that. And I understand that desire. If you're losing, I get it to voice your concerns like that. Because these guys, when you get to a certain level, when you've been an athlete all your life and you've always been the best one, you feel like, man, if you bring it to me, yeah, we're going to start winning. But if you win in 2 and he's trying to get you to rock, he makes a concerted effort to get you to rock, and you still complaining. It ain't nothing we can do, man. You just gonna be you. Yeah. And they let you go in that corner and read your little book, My Pet Goat or whatever it is he reads on the sidelines. And again, Christian Carver said A.J. Brown should have a Coke from Mean Joe Green, like the commercial. I was actually referencing Eddie Murphy Raw. When he said, man, yeah, Bill Cosby told me not to cuss no more. He was talking to Richard Pryor. Eddie Murphy was, because Bill Cosby was getting on him. He said, tell that woman, have a Coke and a smile and shut the hell up.
Have a Coke and a smile.
Terrell Owens used to go off on coordinators. Yeah, because T.O. felt like that, man. These mugs is athletes. T.O. still runs a 4.4. And I think he's 54. No, he about 50, getting close to 50, 48, 49. And, they feel like Superman. And if you're not winning, that's one thing. But dag, dude, you the Super Bowl champs. You don't, you don't go off like this.
It's also like Antonio Brown is not considered like a top 5 greatest wide receiver all time. And also, T.O. got a lot of shit for his actions and the things that he does, the temper tantrums he had. He's shit for that, just as much as A.J. Brown's getting shit for that. So, yeah, Owens used to go off in coordinators, but he got shit for that. Just like A.J. Brown is now going to get shit for that, for doing that to his team, which he's winning. For A.J. Brown, man, he needs to go back to Tennessee to know what it's like to lose. Okay, you want the ball all the time?
Yeah, he need to go back down memory lane or something. Yeah, you can get the ball all
R&R.
It's some people getting the ball a lot who are on teams that you're not going anywhere, buddy.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase is one I'm thinking of. He is putting up astronomical numbers. But, dude, when you're putting up 42 and still getting whooped, no more to talk about, man.
Without a doubt, man.
Has a doc. I'm gonna check it out, man. I'm on everything Eddie Murphy. That is the Michael Jordan of comedy to me, man. He's everything, man. It all starts with Eddie Murphy, man. I did a basketball thing with Twin Empire. I liken comedians to great basketball players because everybody has their own fit in terms of impact and when they hit and things of that nature. And Eddie Murphy was my Michael Jordan. All of them were right in the pocket together. Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, and Eddie Murphy. It all really started hitting around the early 80s. And they were revered as the best at what they did, man. I would say Richard Pryor was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kyrie Irving would be Cat Williams. Kevin Hart is Steph Curry. Kevin Hart done changed the game and every time you look, he's selling something or in a movie or something like that, and everybody's trying to chase that.
And the joke is that he's short.
He's
right?
short.
So
He in
short, separated,
stature.
short. So that's
Yeah,
where you go with that. Yeah.
yeah. Not the exact same height, but in stature for regular
What?
people,
Yeah.
for basketball players, he's relatively short, but a game changer nonetheless. Who's the LeBron of comedy? I gotta say, Dave Chappelle.
Oh.
Dave Chappelle
Okay.
would be your he hit right in the middle 2000s when the Chappelle show came out. That's when LeBron was hitting right in 03, and they both just catapulted, and they're gonna be revered as the best of the best. For me, Chris Rock is my Kobe. Chris Rock, I can quote Chris Rock just off the top of my head, man. He's always gonna be my dude. That is my dude. And he was an emulation of Eddie. Everything he did, he was emulating Eddie. Eddie went to Saturday Night Live. Chris Rock was on Saturday Night Live. Eddie did his movie. Chris Rock was in the same movie. He just always patterned himself after Eddie Murphy, and that to me, that's Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought about this. Bernie Mac, Shaquille O'Neal. Bernie Mac used to come with it. Bernie Mac was the Shaquille O'Neal, man. Bernie Mac was the most dominant comedian out here. Ain't nobody want none. Yeah. I know, right?
I like that's I see that the Bernie Mac comparison to that. I like it. I dig it. Man, he's kind of like Bernie Mac's a bigger, thicker kind of type dude, right? He looks more than looks about 6'4", 6'5", kind of type guy, tall dude, comedian. Stuff like that. Yeah.
What Steve Harvey would be Dr. J. Steve Harvey is my Dr. J. Very, very elegant, very known, dapper, professional, everywhere. Got jokes. I watched his TV programs, selling books, box office, and that's how the doctor was, man. The doctor was smooth and elegant, man. He was just laying that thing up, had a dunk. He was the first one to go from the free throw line. I could do it all day long. Yeah, man. I done thought this thing out. Bill Burr, Larry Bird. Bill Burr is Larry Bird all day long, man. Bostonian to his heart, gets on any and everybody and will roast you just like I know y'all hate Dave Chappelle, but Kylie, he's one of the greatest that ever played. He's not Jordan, but he's one of the best that ever touched a basketball. We have to admit, somewhere along the lines, he's up there in the upper echelons of basketball players. I don't want to destroy your hate, but he is. He's good. He's really good. Steve Harvey is Jaylen Brown. Steve Harvey, Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown, I've heard, is going around rubbing his head on players and like his. Have you heard about that? Or like his. You haven't heard about that?
No.
So what he's got his hairline, and he has like a spray hairline on. And so when he's doing moves and then he gets by a player, his head hits like a jersey. He's leaving black stains on a jersey because he's rubbing it off and he's sweating, and it's just like, just get the hair plants.
Got you now. Okay.
Go, dude.
Steve Harvey had the man unit. I thought it was real. I was like, man, his hairline is always so crispy. But no, Steve had a unit on. LeBron's got to fix it. Oh, Lord. Stop. Leave LeBron alone, man. Can y'all let LeBron rest? I know you, Callie. And he's from Ohio, Callie. Why you be dogging LeBron like that, man? He cool.
Yeah, he's Callie is LeBron's biggest hater, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I've gathered that right now. I've never met anyone who's close to hating LeBron.
I have to say, yeah, you are the greatest LeBron hater of them all. Give him his trophy, ladies and gentlemen. He's the LeBron hater of the year. Hey, man, we got these Cardinals coming up there. Jacoby Brissett, and Trey McBride are our main two folks. I got a little featured picture for them. They're doing a little bit of running back by committee because their main guy got hurt, Connor, and he got hurt early in the year. I think after our first game, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there.
You're right. I think it was the next game I believe he got hurt.
Okay. Yeah. So they're distributing a great deal between Bam, Knight, and DeMarcado, number 31.
I know Cardinals are big fans of DeMarcado. They love him.
Yeah, he looks to be pretty solid. He hits the hole. He does some good things. The defense has pieces, one of which is the ageless wonder, Calais Campbell from the U, still getting it done out here. I think he's 137 years old, still making it happen up in people's grill, man. That's truly, truly amazing. They usually
building, when you're a walking building, I mean,
yeah, it helps, but he gets around, man. That's really a test because we really, for whatever reason, and I guess over time it just looks like what it is. Players around 30 years old, you figure, oh, he's on the back nine. It's gonna be we grade him like gymnasts. So when I see a guy in his late 30s, a non-quarterback and non-kicker. When I see him in his late 30s really putting in work like that, I have to call it out, man. And it's a pretty good thing. It's a
rare breed. Calais Campbell, when he's doing, it's kind of like what Trent Williams doing, being the age he is doing, what he's doing. It's really, I think it's maybe 10, 15 players that could be past the age of 35 and still be dominant. There's not that many of those. And so Calais Campbell is without doubt a unicorn. I don't know if would you say he's a Hall of Famer?
Maybe not first ballot. Maybe not first ballot, but I could see him wearing a gold jacket. I could after 2 or 3 tries. I can
see that too. He's memorable. He's done a lot of great things. He's been around the league. He's made an impact. He's going to be talked about after he retires for sure. He's gonna be one of those players where why isn't he in the Hall of Fame 20 years from now? Or whatever it may be. It's gonna be one of those conversations. Yeah. It's kind of like how we remember Roger Craig, but other people who are not 49ers fans remember Roger Craig as well. He's not in the Hall of Fame, but he made an impact. Calais Campbell could definitely be up there for sure.
Very nostalgic. They usually peter out during the end of the season, which they are, they imagine they make some way to string up losses towards the end of the season. They start out white hot. They start out as, oh man, watch out for these Cardinals. It could be their year. Look, they got some different, and then by about week 5, 6, 7, you start saying, "Hey man, don't nobody put them in the pools no more." and this,
I gave up on them for sure.
Yeah,
you got it. Yeah,
like this. But they
had a very good start. Yeah,
they play us hard though. They find a way to play us as hard as we can in their division foe, and they are known to get up for the San Francisco 49ers. Man, keys to winning. We gotta. If we don't stop the run, hey, Jacoby and the boys could. It could be upset city. Yeah. We gonna have to get stout and stop that run, literally and figuratively. Stout, Upton stout, get stout.
It's up. Their passing game is dead in the water right now with all the injuries they currently have. So if you could stop that run, you could definitely, without a doubt, stop. You should be able to stop that the passing game, without a doubt, 110%. They've got nothing going for themselves. They got Trey McBride, I guess, so that kind of works for it. But that's just one weapon when they could have Marvin Harrison Jr. or their second option, so it could have been a lot worse. We just got a better chance of winning this game by, I think, a big chunk with Marvin Harrison being out and the other 2 wide receivers also being out and him only having Trey McBride. So I do think the passing game is going to be not very good for the Cardinals. So if we can stop that run, man, I agree with 110%, dude. We're going to win that game.
Tanisha just gave me a pause. Did you say Peter out? Yeah. I
saw that too, dude. I was like,
they diminish. They diminish. You got me, Tanisha. We got to stay balanced, man, and no dumb penalties, and have enough. No, count your men. We took a penalty last week, man, and some of them were bogus. The referees were real bogus on that George Kittle false start and the no calls and stuff like that.
Yeah, dude,
But
that was utter bullshit, dude. That pissed me off so hard.
And they knew it. They knew it.
It changed the momentum of the entire game because, like at that point, I believe we were in their side of the field. I believe it was a big play.
Only a touchdown down, I think. Only maybe 2 or a touchdown. They jumped out so quick on us, man.
Oh, it was
21-0 before we knew what it was, but it got a little competitive there, and then the referee's like, nope, not going to be for you guys today. I've got George Kittle on DraftKings, and I got him on the under.
So yeah, those penalties and turnovers, man. I don't mean to cut you off, but like the no penalties and turnovers, dude. If we can cut that back, bring it down, and not shoot ourselves in the foot like we did, because they, like you said, they did get us going. Like they were going like crazy, 21-0, dominating. It looked like they were going to just run away. It would be 42-3. But then the 49ers were starting to roll. The offense was going. The defense was doing some good things at some point. Yeah. But then, like the fourth quarter hit, they ran off with it.
We checked out. We're off the rails. And, you know, more and more I look at it and think about it. I had a good review Tuesday. They were healthier. Sean McVay looked at that first one. They put a little mustard on that catch up because they felt some kind of way on that first loss. And that's why they were celebrating so much. So, you know, I saw them celebrating a lot. It was like people like, dang, they won the Super Bowl. He's like, yeah, because McVay all week he was saying, look, we're not gonna let these SO.
Yeah, dude.
And I know this, and he's gonna talk about it.
Yeah, dude, they're treating this. They treated that game after. I didn't think it was. I know division rivals and how they were and stuff like that. But after the loss, some people talk shit here and there. But no, man, they went all out, making fun of the boombox thing, talking shit about CMC and how the entire team. And it's just like, did you guys just win the NFC Championship? What is going on here? Like, it was the NFC Championship. I get it.
You know, bro. You 49ers, you crusty old geezers with all those championships. We're always your little brother, and we beat you. We beat you. That's what they felt like.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think they get upset the fact that we also take over their stadium as well. They take that to heart. They take it personally.
Oh yeah,
everything. They hate it being called Levi South. They even admitted it. They're like, we want more of our fans to show up. We hate that and stuff like that. So I think that amplified with how they lost last time.
Oh boy,
they were just like nothing good at all.
Yeah, they know. They wanted that one bad. They wanted
bad, dude.
Yeah, man. So
I bet you
stay free of penalties and turnovers, man. Don't give it to them.
Yeah, for sure.
We got to get to Brissett when we do first stop the run. One of the greatest sayings I've heard is you have to earn the right to rush the pass. And what's meant by that, you got to win first and second down, put them in a disadvantageous circumstance or scenario, and then you can really turn the dogs loose. I was clipping up a little bit looking at their game against Seattle, which I'm going to get into right. Well, I didn't clip it up. I was just looking at it on my site that I get the game films from, but I got to clip it up to show y'all a couple of things. And interesting stat. Let me pull that up. Hold on. This is all the standard stuff, y'all. The 49ers lead the series 37-31 overall, with the last being we took an L. This is for them. They took that L the last time we played, but they won. They swept us last year, and that was with Kyler Murray. Regular coaching staff: Jonathan Gannon, your head coach; Jeff Rogers, assistant head coach and special teams, with Petswig and Nick Rawls as defensive coordinator and offensive coordinators. Look at these stats. This was real telling here. I got them circled on mine, but it's not showing on my circles. Ain't showing. Why is my circles not showing? But I can see my circles on my sheet, but not on here. But Jacoby Brissett, look how many attempts he had last week. Now, obviously, they got behind quick, and the score was 44-22. And when you get behind quick, you have to throw that thing 45 times. I think he actually threw it 44. Kedon Slavis did like a little flea flicker thing where the running back or receiver throws the ball once, but that's kind of insignificant. Look at their rushes. They were 23. Now, look over at the run to pass ratio with the Seattle Seahawks. Sam Darnold ain't throw that thing number 12 times, dude.
Holy shit, I didn't notice that. That's crazy.
And now look down at how many rushes they had altogether. 46.
Damn.
That's a team off. Who they started off, as you see in the first quarter, they started off like the Rams did last week against us. They started off 21-0, and most of it, I dare say the majority of it, was running the football very, very successfully on them. So there was no need to put it in the air too much. They were gathering 5.9 yards per carry by Charbonnet and another 4.8 by Kenneth Walker, and even 4.4 by this guy George Halani. It won't no need to throw the ball. They were just dominating them on the ground. So Sam Darnold, I don't know, he threw 12 and I think 6 of them won't even 5 yards. So that's what I'd be saying, man. If you can run the rock and stop their run, make them one-dimensional,
it's over. Yeah,
I'm telling you, it makes for such a good scenario for your team, man. It really does. I think we're like 27-2 when we run that thing over 30 times, if I'm not mistaken, or our run to pass ratio is at least 51-49. It's really, really good.
They have like eight or nine guys, by the way, rushing. That's so weird.
Oh yeah. Yeah, all of them got in on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Halani got 7, Rashid Shaheed got 2, and I think he was fresh off the boat.
Yeah, he was
in New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
They put him on a couple reverses or something like that. AJ Barner had 2 rushes. Sam had to ditch a couple times and run that thing, or they were quarterback sneaks because he was 3 for -2 yards. I had more yards than Sam, and I didn't play.
That's funny that both quarterbacks got negative yards there. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing like getting them negative yards, boy. And then he had Drew Lock. I think he got that -4 on victory formations or something.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't do it.
As far as their defense goes, let's kick it on down here. They got some good stand. I did a chart. I charted like where Jacoby Brissett likes to throw the ball, and he peppers it all around with most of his stuff coming within the 10 to 20 yard rate region. And that says to me a lot of slants, a lot of what we call the Hank concept, which they used to call a button hook. Remember when you were coming up as a kid? Hey, run a button hook. And those passes outside the number, I think that is a lot of Trey McBride. He likes to run a lot of sail routes, which are 7 routes, which is that little corner. The tight end comes out and then he, jets it to the corner or to the pylon a little bit, call it a flag route. But Trey McBride is just all over the field, man. Look, if he lines up, he's going to do his little streakers. He's going to that sail route, as you see here in week 7. He loves that sail route. He's been successful with it by touchdowns. he'll go over the field. He start one side and run clear across in between linebackers. So he should draw a lot of attention, man. You always got to just be watching. And with Marvin Harrison, he played against Seattle. I don't know exactly what happened, but they said he's hurt. He's out. No, he had an emergency appendectomy. That's what happened. Yeah. So he's out, and I
knew it was something weird. I knew it wasn't like injury or something weird.
You know, and prayers up for him. That thing can be real dangerous. It happened to my wife. She said back in '98, and when that appendix bursts, you know, bile can be released and it can turn into sepsis, man. Really shut your organs down and kill you. So prayers up for the young man, man. He was having a little bit of a year. He had some success against the Seattle Sea Chickens, but you know, hey man, your health is your health. Tomorrow's not promised. So prayers up, hope it gets better.
I actually know a kid back when I think I was in middle school at the time. He had appendix issues, and his appendix exploded while he was at recess, and he died. And so ever since, that's why I was reacting like, oh my god, that's a big deal. Like it could literally kill you, and it's and it can happen at any moment. Like it's a random thing.
It is, kids. You just be there, man. It's you feel it's a sharp pain near your waistline region, and a guy at my job, he had one. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, man, had to get EMS. Had to get him up out of there, man. That thing it's very painful. They say very painful. They say that and passing a kidney stone.
I've heard it's the most painful thing ever. I never want to experience it. When someone shows me, like, oh, wait, this is what we had to pee out.
Oh, my God, man.
Like, it's this big, and you're just like,
bro. They say it's like peeing a cantaloupe. They said that thing is brutal, dude.
They say it's worse than, I've had some people debate it and stuff like that, but some people say it's worse than childbirth. As how bad it hurts. I don't know what childbirth's like, so I can't say that.
Yeah, so I can't fight that one, you know. But if the ladies say, hey, you're full of shit, I gotta go with the ladies.
I'll take the word for
it. But even to be, it's like one of those Oscar awards. Even to be in the nominated next to childbirth means
to even be that close.
You have arrived. Yeah, if it's close, dude, that is bad. That is bad.
They say like once it gets like it's once it gets to the part where it comes out, I've heard that's the easy part. The hard part is like when it's going through everything leading up to that part. And it's just I can't imagine, dude. It scares the shit out of me. It's why I drink a lot of water.
Keep drinking H2O, man. I ain't messing around with y'all. Yeah.
You're right. You'll run to that one guy. It's like, I've had 5 kidney stones. I'm badass. It's like this.
Oh man, yeah. You need to get some tattoos or something. You is the real truth out here. Let's see what else I got here. These are their offensive and defensive lineups. I don't have them in nickel on this one. When they drop the nickel in, I gotta look and see who their special is. And on this one, it's got Emari DeMercado starts, but you'll see a healthy dose of Bam Knight, which sounds like a Gotham hero. Bam Knight. That's an action hero. Bam Knight.
That's a dope name, dude.
It is. But his initial actually says Z, but I don't know what the Z is for. They just call him Bam. If the man want to be called Bam, hey, he obviously earned it. So go ahead.
Yeah, dude.
Bam Knight is action hero.
Well, we need to. All right, linebacker. I need you to stop Bam Knight. What?
Bam Knight. That man
named Bam Knight.
His name precedes that man done killed more men than smallpox. I was looking at their defensive stats, and this one kind of threw me for a loop. Leading tackler is Akeem Davis Gaither. Good linebacker, and Buda Baker is up there as well. Their leading sacker is Josh Sweat, who wears number 10, but I couldn't find him anywhere on programs. I don't know if he's hurt or something like that, but he had 8 sacks. And that was going into, I think that was after last week. But look how many tackles, he only has 18 tackles, which is like a little weird for me. I'd be looking around like, hey, what's going on with that?
He's got 14 solo. No, sorry. He's got 14 solo tackles.
He's got 14 solos, a total of 18, but that's like, what's that, 2 a game? 1.3 a game?
Sacks, they must be using him like how we use Bryce Huff. Like he's very limited. He's third down kind of type guy. Like he's not all 3 downs. It can't be. It's so weird to have 8 sacks, but yet only like you're right, like 18 tackles.
Yeah,
that just tells me he's being utilized.
He's a specialist.
Yeah, he's a specialist, pretty much.
Specialist. There you go.
Yeah, and that's what I think. That's why I think that comes from, because that doesn't make any sense. His tackles should be higher than that if he has 8 sacks and he was a full-time player. But honestly, I will say this: I was wrong about something. I'll admit I was wrong about something. I thought Josh Sweat wasn't going to be good enough as a specialist. So that's why I could be like, oh, well, they're catering to his strengths and blah, blah, blah. But I'll be real. I didn't think he was even get 8 sacks or anything like that. So I was wrong about that. Shout out to Josh Sweat for proving me wrong. And because 8 sacks is pretty good for when you're
8 sacks is damn good. We halfway through this, a little more than halfway through the season. And, hey, he ain't striking this as the double digits and could double up and get 16, which would be, really, really superior. As far as tackles for loss, the ageless wonder, Calais Campbell, he's got 8, and that is 8. That is 2 behind Josh Sweat, which 8 of those count for sacks. So Calais Campbell has 5 sacks and 8 tackles for loss. So he's out there making it happen. 26 tackles total.
They have, by the way, out there right now Walter Nolan.
Yeah,
you were supposed to draft or whatever.
Yeah,
he dominated the Cowboys and played really good against the Seahawks. I only has 2 assist tackles, but everyone's like praising Walter Nolan right now because he's just absolutely dominating these past 2 games, because he was injured most of the season, came back in November 3rd. Right now he only has 1 sack, right, and only 4 solo tackles. I get that, but he just came back. But he looks good as a solid defensive tackle from what people are saying on TikTok and some Arizona Cardinal fans and stuff.
Yeah, they got pieces.
Nolan, we could have got him, but
yeah.
I like Mikel. I'm not saying I don't like Mikel. I like Mikel. I think he's got a bright future. Injuries are not something future injuries is not something you should implement into your decision, right? Because that can happen to anybody, right? So I love Mikel Williams. I think he did exactly what we wanted him to do. He was dominant in the run, did his thing. He made mistakes, obviously. He's a rookie. It's going to happen. So whatever Walter Nolan does from here on out, I still believe in Mikel Williams. But, I mean, I feel like that's going to be a conversation in the future, comparing Walter Nolan and Mikel Williams. Like, oh, you could have Walter Nolan, but you got this guy. Oh, we got the right guy, and they got the wrong guy. So it's going to be a conversation, I feel like, because Walter Nolan was just going to the 49ers, like all offseason up to the draft. So.
And I see Mac Williams has 5 pass breakups, and that's as a linebacker. So that's when I see those PB, it's PDs, but they call them PBUs on other platforms. It makes, because a lot of guys aren't going to get a ton of interceptions, but when you're picking up passes, I know you're pretty active. I know your coverage skills are pretty decent, and for a linebacker to get that many pass breakups or pass defenses, it says a great deal. So we got to tighten up in terms of him probably covering either our tight end or Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, it tells me that the player is looking for to be a playmaker, trying to be a playmaker, make a play and stuff like that, not trying to be greedy and trying to go after the interception. Or someone who's, if you got a lot of pass deflections, that means you're constantly on your man more often. It means you're better in coverage, stuff like that, 'cause you're close by enough to knock it down. So if you got a lot of those, that means you're consistently around the guy, and it says a lot. And also, you're not greedy, where you're just like, I have to go get the interception or some shit like that. So
yeah, gambling out there. Don't be out there gambling with the money there. Will Johnson has a lot of PBUs, and Denzel Burke leads their team in interceptions as well, with Friend Taylor Demerson, the safety, a cornerback and safety.
I think you wanted Burke. I think you wanted him in the 4th.
Oh,
I believe he was drafted in the 4th round. I could be wrong. Denzel Burke was 9. Like, I liked him.
Yeah.
Who else? There was another guy in here. Will Johnson.
Will Johnson.
Crazy to me. I don't know why that happened, but he's looking good too. So they're rookies, man. I mean, their rookies are not that bad. I mean,
they got some ballers. I think all in all, though, if we do the job, man, if we execute and come with the energy, that's the 3 things I said we just got to have, man. Energy, be efficient, and execute well. You know, we're in every game when we do that, no matter what the starters or the status of the starters is. You just got to come with the right energy. And if a team comes in there hotter, if a team comes in there with just more to prove, I don't know what it is, more desperate, whatever it takes, man, it'll show in the beginning of the game.
Yeah,
who's ready to play and who's not, who's got the juice and who doesn't.
The Rams game is a perfect explanation of that situation.
Yes, sir.
Like it felt like the you could tell from the start. I know they were hot. Sometimes the teams get hot, but they just get hot because the big plays were there. But it felt like the Rams, like the energy there and all that was like, we want this. We're going to get it. We're going to destroy this team. You felt that. The 49ers were like, we're just going to go out there, do our thing, whatever. It didn't feel like that heart pounding, like, yeah, and all that. Like, let's defy the odds and blah, blah, blah. It was very like, let's just go out there and get the W, guys. Let's do it. It did not feel like there was just, I didn't feel that. And it really kind of, that's why I always kind of felt like throughout the entire game, I was like, we're going to lose this game. I was like, we're going to, like, I've been down before, but like, there was like no hope.
Because after a while, it's like, we don't deserve to win. You know, they're coming in here with juice. As Kyler Young said, more juice than Tupac when he played Bishop. Yeah, man. Tupac had juice when he came in there, man. You got to come with the juice. Don't come in here half-stepping and being like, we got to turn the bump box on. Hey, get our dance. Hey, fans. Let's sign some, man. Come in there with an agenda. You know, we stepped into Philadelphia that it was after the, you know, not the game that Brock got his arm hit, but that next year when we went up there on a business meeting, guys dressed in black to go out and prove something.
Exactly. Yeah, dude, definitely.
You win the game, the art of war. I got Sun Tzu over there. Most battles are won before the actual fighting begins. You got to come in there ready to play, ready to set an agenda, ready to win, and have you know, aerial supremacy over the NFC West or whatever it is. Just find the motivation, have your eyes blood red, and from the start, the kickoff, shout out somebody just get knocked. You know, y'all know what I'm saying. I'm trying to clean it up. We got ladies here. Knock it. And when you don't, well, it's like, we're happy to be here, y'all. Might as well go ahead over there, talk to Don Pardo and get your consolation prize, a free life supply of rice-a-roni or something, because you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose, man, because that team's got juice and you don't.
And that's what I didn't understand about that Rams game was you went to overtime last time, and you had Fred Warner, I believe, and I think you also had Nick.
Fred was there.
So you need to get fired up. You need to bring that energy. You need to understand that there's a good chance you're going to lose this game because you don't have those guys. You don't have Mikael Williams anymore. You're so thin. Where is that energy? Where is that, like, even if the back, like we talked about, like in the back of your mind, like in the back of your mind, where it's like, okay, we could lose this game, we're probably lose it. Make it go away. Like, you need to go in this game. Like, I need to win this game. We can win this game, and we will win this game. And we're gonna do it by dominating. And your points were great when you with the Rams game, and then you brought up the Eagles game. That was a great explanation of that. That was because the feeling of that entire game, while the Eagles just kind of felt scared, like they genuinely felt scared.
Yeah, it was like, Ooh. And it was a home game for them. They sitting there like, ooh, ooh. They could hear Debo's bicycle.
Oh, they hate Debo, dude. That's why they hate Debo. They hate Debo so much, dude.
That's how you got to come up in there.
I hate Debo for different reasons, but they hate Debo because Debo completely obliterated them. So it was just I see where they're coming from.
I love that feeling. You can sense it. The air is palpable. If you're in the stadium, you can feel it. If you're watching it from home, you know when you see it. These mugs ain't messing around today, boy. It's gonna be serious. What do you say? The calculator. I knew once the calculator fumbled the ball. We was out. Yeah, man. Calculator. I was counting on him, and man, I had a solo power calculator that day, man. It went out on me. My batteries went down on that calculator. They said that's exactly how the Rams came out on a Sunday. They were ready to battle, and we out there messing around. We'll get it together, guys. And man, I showed Brendel. I showed some tape on Brendel. Brendel did. Oh, dang, I did it again. Like, Brendel, God damn it.
I swear that the team looked better with Hennessy. But some people were saying that Brendel was better. I'm like, what are these people watching? I swear.
Stop smoking drugs. Stop it. Stop
Get
it.
help. Michael Jordan commercial. Stop it. Get help.
Stop it. Get help. Even Mr. Hand would tell you.
What are you people? On dope?
But it's like the whole world is trying to tell you that Brendel is good. And I don't know why. Like I don't. It does not. It's some, some people will explain things to you like, oh, he's this good, and they'll break it down for you. I've seen the breakdowns. No, it's not. It's not enough. It doesn't justify it. It doesn't. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, it's so delusional. Like, what's with this? Jake Brendel just like blackmail everyone in media and just like, what's going on, dude? I'm so sick and tired of it. I know I'm speaking for a lot of 49ers fans when I say that, where it's just like Brendel just needs to go. And hopefully Hennessy next year could be the new center because I liked Hennessy. I thought the offense looked better.
I did. Yeah. And he comes with energy. He's downfield. He's attaching himself, moving his feet as he's blocking. He's using his leverage. That's all you can. Maybe it's a couple of technical things he could possibly do better. All you have to do is count or just look at the uncover. You know how easy it is to know if you have a over or under front. I can teach y'all this right now. It's really, really simple. I learned this from Rex Ryan. Because I was like, man, how do these people know when it's an over front? How do they know when it's an under front? Look at the guards. Look at the guards. If somebody is covering the guard on the tight end side, where the side where the tight end, it is an over front. If the guard is uncovered, meaning nobody is on his outside shoulder or inside shoulder, it is an under front.
I didn't know that.
How do you remember it? The guy is over there where the tight end side is. And now you know how we go over and under fronts. Now, how do we do odd and even fronts? I'll tell you how that breaks down. If nobody is covering the guards on both sides of the left guard and the right guard, it's an odd front. If two guys are covering both of your guards, that is an even front. And how do you remember it? If you don't see anybody covering your left and right guard, you say, that's odd. And now you've learned odd and even fronts. That's all it is. All you got to do now is identify the mic and count. And now we're off running. This is the way we're gonna slide. We're gonna slide to the mic. When Peyton Manning used to get out there, he said 53 is the mic. When he identifies the mic, the center starts counting over where he's gonna slide. It's you just gotta know where the mic at. Who we counting as the mic, because the mic can change based on his position or emotion or something like that. But when that mic is identified, all you got to do is count, and that's the way we're gonna slide the protections. That's really it. That they making George Brendel, what's his name, Jake Brendel, out to be daggone Albert Einstein and Oppenheimer. He's not. He just I've educated y'all to Brendel's great intelligence now. But I bet y'all will block a little harder than Brendel, so we ain't even going there.
Yeah, it was more man. I didn't know that. That's actually that's good information, man.
Thank y'all. Never say Tarrerdome didn't teach you anything. Y'all learning football from the kid. If I don't know it yet, it's probably because I just haven't had time to look it up.
Got to it yet, yeah.
I'm gonna find out what it is, and I'm gonna let you know. There are no secrets here on the Tarrerdome. We know football around here. Looking at the pick segment. Oh, hold on. Let me gloat a little bit. Let me hold on. Where's my camera?
Yeah.
Where's my camera? Where's my camera? Let me me. Cue my music, please. Producers, do you have it? I think you do. Thank you very much. A round of applause, please. Thank y'all. Thank you. Yes. And this week, you can throw all of that to HE double hockey sticks. I'm sorry. What were you gonna say there, Wolfie? I'll give the.
How did you know? Because the Dolphins should not have won that game. Let's be real. So that was like probably the biggest upset. It's up there with Green Bay and Browns to me. Like that should not have happened at all. Like that actually blew my mind. And you picked that. And when it happened, I was like, how? Who picks the Dolphins in the situation? So yeah, congratulations to you, man. Props to you picking that team.
I'm gonna clip that up. I love how you reacted on that. Say it again. How did you know?
Well, how'd you know, man? Because I'm serious. Because it's like that. Like I went into this week with these predictions with the thought of like, okay, I got one free W. Okay, I got one free W. I just gotta get the other W. If not, whatever, tiebreaker, it's all good. But I got one free W to work with here. Nope. When I saw that score, I was like, oh, what? Now they're not the Ravens to lose to the Vikings, and then they got, I believe the Ravens blew out the Vikings too, I believe.
Yeah.
I got, you completely dominated that. I had the worst week I've ever had. I think I only got 4 games right, 4 or 5 games. I was atrocious.
It was tough.
Yeah, I could not believe the week that I've been positive. That was the first negative I've had. And
you were getting back on my heels. I think we were 4-3, maybe
3-4, and now I'm 3-5. You're 5-3.
Yeah, now I just say, I'm gonna steal one from Wolfie here.
I was like, he's choking. This is the 28-3 comeback right here. And, you got a W.
I think this young buckaroo needs to understand some things out here.
But I'm still clawing my way back. All right, I can still get this W before 5, and then I get the W. So there's still plenty of weeks
It's
left.
plenty of time. It is. And this week is. I'm gonna tell you. I could see some things last week, but this week, Wolfie, is going to be some slobber knockers. It is a lot of toss a coin, man. Last week,
Yeah,
last night we were on the show with the great David McNair and the Corey Lockdown picks. We do on Wednesday nights. Man, I tell you, a lot of this stuff can go one way or another. Very easy. We could have 2 ties in here this week, man. I got New England tonight. Come Sunday early in the morning. I think they're playing in London, England. I believe it's going to be an 8:30 start. I got Miami over Washington. How do you feel about that?
I got Miami over. The video I made and predictions, I picked Washington. But the more I keep thinking about it, it's got to be Miami. They got Washington doesn't have Jane Daniels or McLaurin, and that defense has not been playing great. And I think even down bad as the Miami Dolphins are, I feel like that team equal their injuries and their problems. Miami's better. Go for Miami.
For the next one, this is a division game. This is in Atlanta. Atlanta is like as consistent as an EKG, dude. You know, you get that boop, boop, boop. You don't know what week you're gonna get them. So I think Carolina's. I think Carolina, but I wouldn't be surprised, man. Yeah, Atlanta just beat them to death, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know what happened. The bus arrived and they just took them out. What up, Crazy Juice?
What's up, Crazy Juice? For me, for this game, I agree with you. Where it's like it's a divisional game, and I don't think it's gonna be 30-0 again. I don't think it's gonna be something like that. I think that was kind of like a one-time thing. Falcons I believe they're on a losing streak right now. I believe the Panthers are getting hot right now. They're playing a lot better. And while the Falcons are very down bad right now. So if I have to go with the hot hand, I'm going to go with the hot hand, and that's Carolina. But like you said, I wouldn't be surprised, especially in a divisional game like this, that Atlanta shuts out Carolina. That could easily happen in this game. And so I will take Carolina with the W they had previously, and they're the hot hand.
Okay, I made this one before the Arctic chill hit. Before I realized Tampa Bay is going up to Buffalo, and let me check the current weather in Buffalo right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Is it cold as shit? Because I was gonna pick Tampa too.
I think I might be changing this one. Buffalo, New York. Weather forecast 10-day outlook, or I can do 7-day. Sunday will be the high will be 41, the low will be 34. It doesn't have snow out there, but Saturday night they're gonna have heavy rain. But it's 39 degrees. I think Tampa can do it.
If that was colder, I would understand that. And then there's some snow and like crazy rain, I'll probably give it to Buffalo.
Yeah. We had an Arctic blast down here, man. Not sure where everybody is. I'm down here in North Carolina. But I tell you, when was it? Monday night. It snowed in some parts of North Carolina. It snowed in like Lumberton, which is south of us, going towards Myrtle Beach. And dude, that hawk was out and that wind was whipping. It felt like they said the wind chill was 22 degrees. So I started looking at my pick saying, well, if it's like that here in North Carolina,
it's kind of pretty good up there, yeah.
Imagine Buffalo. The Arctic Blast. Yeah, hit the South. I had an Arctic Blast Tuesday in South Carolina. Yeah, you're south of me, Christian. So I know you know, man. Hey, when you get them Florida boys going up there to the great north east, it could get a little different, baby. It could get a little different. Don't mess around up there. But I think Baker's gonna be tough enough to handle the things.
Yeah, I mean Tampa. They're a good team. I believe in the team and stuff like that. But sometimes they disappoint me. Like it's kind of like they're really good. I think they're the top 10 team right now. But sometimes, man, when I root for them, when I go for them, they lose. I don't know why.
I feel the same way about Minnesota. I feel the same. I think it's just me. I think I
gotta stop.
They look at the Tarrerdome and they say, "Hey, Tarrerdome picked us. Time to throw it, boys. Bring it on."
For sure. Yeah. Like every time you pick Minnesota and it worked out for me. I think one time you picked Minnesota and it really it was the first one. It was first against the Bears, I think it was. And you picked him Yeah, man. You had the worst luck against Vikings. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Them Vikings, man. I said I will never pick them again. And I'm going out on the
for you. It worked out. You got the Ravens, and guess what? So it worked out for you.
Yeah, it was on purple on purple crime that night.
Nice, that's funny. I just real quick with that Ravens game, man. Even with Lamar back, I wasn't expecting that kind of a game from them because there's just so much of shambles. But I still am not a huge believer in the Ravens being a good team right now because they just beating Vikings. I don't think that's a grand opus or like a big deal or anything like that. I just as much as I don't think it's a big deal that the Ravens beat. I think it was Miami. There was a team they beat also that was not a good team. That I feel like that I'm not convinced that the Ravens are back yet, but they got 2 good wins against teams that are bottom 10. I would say
for me, man, it's the Lamar factor. You know, he came back and he took all the play things. They have the little like at Dave and Buster's the shot game, the pop a shot and stuff in their locker room. Oh, Lamar took all that out. No more ping pong. No more.
Players were so upset, dude.
No more Xbox, no more toys. We're getting serious. That'll be the end of it. And ain't nobody say nothing to Lamar.
Well, did you see? That's funny to say that Marlon Humphrey, I believe he has a podcast, and he talked about that. He was like, some player took out all the games. He was so upset. He was like rolling his eyes. He was upset and stuff like that. And he's like, whatever. And it's working. So it's working. So it's like,
yep.
You better take back that eye roll and that temper tantrum. That little small temper tantrum you had. It works.
And I forget these kids are, and that's why I keep calling them kids. They're not old guys. These are my my son's age guys. My youngest son, Isaiah, is 25, and these guys are 26 years. They will sit and play with them video games all day if you let them. Oh, yeah. I remember having to get on Isaiah, get outside, boy. You know, they're that age. So yeah, you got to hit them like the parent.
I'm guilty. I was obsessed with video games. I played video games all the time, dude. I loved video games. Come home from work, play video games for hours on end, overnight games and stuff like that, dude. Till 5 o'clock in the morning, bro. Like, but games these days are like, they're so long and there's so much content in there that I don't know if you know this or anything like that. I don't know if you've ever had a conversation about, the state of games or anything like that. But it's like when you beat a mission in a game, the next mission you'll get the main mission and then you'll get 10 more missions. So it's like you did your job and you're like, okay, I'm going to bed now. It is 10 o'clock. Then you finish that mission. All of a sudden you get like 10 phone calls from whatever in the game saying, oh, I need your help here. Oh, I need you to go over here. So you're like, okay, I guess. And then the next thing you know, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. So it's addicting. I totally understand where your son's coming from, but I also know where you're coming from. It's like I want my son to be active and not just locked in like that.
And you saying after you complete a mission, they come to you with more missions. See, when I was in the Army, we actually did the missions. But we actually had to use the weapons to do this. And now the video game is what they're doing. So it's all relative. I get it, but hey, it's time to be serious now. Let's put away our iPads and our Olympic thumb speed, and let's focus in. So I'm glad Lamar did what he did.
Yeah, I kind of criticized him like a tiny bit about that, but like I guess I was wrong with that. And I got to take that back. That if it's working, I still, like I said, I still don't think they're back yet. I want to see more if it gets better competition.
Yeah, you got to stack the wins.
I do think they're playing better. They are playing better because I can totally see them losing both games, but they won both. So
he's that guy. Houston at Tennessee. I think we're together.
Yeah,
in there. I think I got. Houston.
This is the shit bowl of the week. That one, and what's the other shit bowl? There's another one here too.
It's that Monday night game is going to be.
There we go. Yeah, that's the shit bowl nomination right there. Bro. I'm going to give it to the Houston one, but yeah, that's definitely a shit bowl for sure.
Green Bay and New York. I took Green Bay. I think they're better than the New York Giants, who are not going to have. Now, Jackson Dart is hurt, right? Concussion?
Yeah. Jameis Winston's playing.
Famous Jameis. Famous going to give you – he going to give you 3 touchdowns. He going to give you 3 interceptions.
Yeah. Quite literally,
that's
probably.
My dude, man. I love Jameis Winston.
Jameis. Well, not only does he come with interceptions and touchdowns, he also comes with at least one meme. Right? There's always a joke or something like he does that just absolutely hilarious.
He's got an EW or –
he's like, I remember where he said in one video, he's like, I remember what our coach told us, and he just said that we should be prepared. Like it was just so like he prepared us for us. He told us that we need to be prepared, and he just told us that we need to be prepared. It was like the most funny. Like he was about to go on this rant,
and that was his whole spiel. famous rant. He is a walking meme. He's gonna walk right into somebody's studio as soon as he finishes playing, man. He is worth the price of admission. Cincinnati. We got Cincy versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm going with Blitzburg, man. Cincinnati will put up 40 points, but they will give up 41.
I'm gonna take the Bengals.
Okay.
This one,
it is.
But I'm not playing in the game, so I can have this mindset. I'm probably going to lose this one. But I believe in Joe Flacco. If Joe Flacco's, I believe Joe Flacco is still playing this game, and Joe Burrow is still working his way back. And the team is relatively healthy, I believe, even though the defense is garbage, right? But I mean, I still believe that this team can win this game. And my gut is telling me the Bengals will win this game, and I'm going to pay attention to my gut on this one. And I also the hate that I have for the Steelers. So if you add the hate for the Steelers, add in that gut feeling, I have to go for the Bengals. So this might be a free W for you. This might be a free W.
This might be it. Could be a free W, ladies and gentlemen. We're not looking to give the LA Chargers are going to Jacksonville, and I'm believing on Big Jim to just get it done and put the hammer down, man, and make life a little hard for old Trevor Lawrence, who is missing Travis Hunter, who's out with, I think he's out ACL. Yeah, he's ACL. Yeah. But ETN, man, ETN can rush. ETN's nice with it.
He's a good guy. Yeah, he's a good player. He's got that top 10 running back ability for sure in him.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Those guys. Yeah.
But I think
the Chargers, man, dude. On my last video, I picked the Jags, and that was like a total like it was a gut feeling thing. But also Herbert, since missing Joe Alt and Slater, I know they traded for Penning, but Penning is not going to replace the production of Alt and Slater. So it affected the Chargers on offense in a big time. So So if the Jacksonville Jaguars could just score 20 plus points, I think they can win this game. But the thing is, can they score 20 plus points against the Chargers? That's the question for me. But since I'm up at, I'm gonna agree with you and just go with the Chargers on this one.
Copy that.
But I do think the Chargers can win this game. It's not like I'm copping out and being like, I'll just agree with you. I do think they can win this game. It's just it can go either way for me. Like ETN can go off, pop off, have 3 touchdowns, get 20 plus points, and I feel like they win right at that point. Chargers, same thing with Jacksonville. They're not the best on defense. Their run game is actually not that bad, even though they are missing Amara and Hampton. I get that part. But Herbert, I always give him shit. I don't think he's a top 10 quarterback, but I think against someone like the Jags and stuff like that and Jim Harbaugh, they can dial up the runs. They can dial up the pass plays to make it happen, to be a team like Jacksonville. So I'll definitely pick Chargers in this prediction.
We got a big showdown, NFC West, Seattle versus the Rams in SoFi, Levi South. But it might be Sea Chicken South.
Sea Chicken South? That's funny.
Because the Rams ain't got no fans. But I'm going to go ahead and side with the Rams on here, man. Just because Matt's hot, man. He's hot. And if Puka is healthy, Devontae Adams, they really showed me last week that, they're formidable. They're real. And the defense came alive. Landman has gotten a little bit better. We just saw it firsthand, and those guys come ready to play. But Seattle's playing some good ball too. They PFF has them ranked number 1 and number 2 as the power rankings in the entire National Football League.
1 and 2 in offense and defense, you mean?
No, power teams. They're ranked 1 and 2 for the entire NFL. These are the best 2 teams in the NFL right now.
Oh, Rams and Seattle. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. They're definitely even being a 49ers fan, you can't ignore it. They are both teams are Super Bowl contenders. Both teams are very hot right now. Both teams don't really have fluky losses, right? They don't have like weird little 2 weird funky losses like the Bills do or like some of these other teams, right? These 2 teams are consistently playing great, being dominant, and Darnold doing what he has to do. Matthew Stafford's popping off. But I agree with you on this one. I'm going to take the Rams because I believe in Matthew Stafford more than I believe in Sam Darnold in this situation. But it is very 1A, 1B between these 2 teams. There's only 4 or 5 teams I can confidently say this team can make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The Bills, I'm not confident in them right now. Ravens, I'm not confident in them right now. Bengals, obviously not. Like usually these teams that you're confident in going into the year, be like, oh, they're going to win the Super Bowl or go to the Super Bowl or at least the championship. I don't feel that with these teams, but with the Seattle and Rams, man, they could very easily make the championship and even the Super Bowl. But this is the most painful decision, by the way. I hate.
It's no good decision here. I totally agree.
By the way, you feel like shit because you're either way. There's no W.
Because even though they're from our division, if I see one of these MFers lining up in the Super Bowl in our stadium, it is just going to be.
You're never hear the end of it.
Can you imagine? We're not going to hear the end of it, dude.
Especially if they win. Yeah,
oh my God. Really? I know a lot of us are waiting on 2026, but I'm gonna tell you, ain't nothing gonna hurt. Like if those Rams win in Levi's or those Seahawks win in Levi's Stadium, I'm gonna tell y'all what, you're gonna feel some kind of way. You're gonna feel bad.
This I'm gonna the Rams, man. If the Rams win, where they will take a 2-game lead on us right now.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And then there's Seattle, we catch up to Seattle. So either way, whoever wins this game, they're gonna take a 2-game lead against us. And whoever loses this game, we get closer. So there is a positive, but there's also a major negative here as well. And but I agree with you, Rams, man. Rams. They're gonna win this game.
Okay. San Francisco versus Arizona. I got San Fran.
San Fran.
Okay.
Sure.
Baltimore versus Cleveland. Cleveland going Cleveland. I think Lamar's going to have a time.
But Cleveland always gives Lamar shit, though. Like, it's always like this. Doesn't matter. They're always battling at it, and Cleveland's always in it. And so it comes down to a field goal every single time.
I simply don't trust these Cleveland debaclers.
I guess I'll pick the Ravens too. I'm not confident in Dylan Gabriel, but that defense is dominant. Should I pick the Cleveland Browns?
Go with the courage of your conviction. If you think Cleveland can get them, it is a division game. It is going to be in Cleveland. Who is it? Dylan Gabriel's the quarterback. Shador.
Rookie of the Week nomination, by the way, which was shocking.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, he was a Rookie of the Week nomination. I don't know if he actually won or not.
Did they win?
He had 100. What's that?
They won last week?
I know they lost.
Oh, okay.
And he's still offensive player Rookie of the Week on nomination. I think he had like 172 yards throwing, 2 touchdowns, and 58 yards rushing. And which is like okay, I guess. But I guess he's a rookie quarterback, so that's probably what
it's kind of like being the tallest midget. Tyler Helton, a Kansas City fan, what it is, my man. Thanks for tuning in with me. What's up? I see Sin, the lovely Sin. I see you, young lady. Sin always wins prizes. Sin rhymes with win. She's dope. So are you gonna go ahead with the Cleveland Browns?
No,
or you're coming with me over to the Baltimore Ravens, buddy.
Going with you on the Ravens, man. I already have a risky game with the Cincinnati Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah, that's Cincy. Oh, I got it. Cincy over Pitt. Oh yes, that's all I need right there. You can be with me the rest of the time. Detroit is going to Philadelphia. They're going to the madhouse. Sorry, no offense, AJ. They're taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. It'll be Sunday night football. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I skipped over. Kansas City is playing Denver. 3:25 start. Denver, this is a division game. Denver's been playing hot. They got something to prove. Killer defense. That Benito.
Such a good defense.
Oh,
man.
Oh,
my God.
They got
steal.
They are coming with it. They're going to make them earn it. They're going to make them earn it. But I got Kansas City and the referees over Denver.
Yeah. I think Kansas City is they had a rough start, but I think they're back. I think they're feeling themselves. I think they lost last week, actually, I believe. I could be wrong about that, or the week before that. But there's something about the Chiefs, man. Something about the Chiefs, they feel like destiny to go on a run and
turn it up around here. They, Taylor Swift starts visiting, and the referees start giving the game. What's up, Big Dave Corona? Big LA Dodger fan, man. He's still on. I think he's still drinking champagne. Cynthia. Hey, Sin said my hubby is Eagles fan. Lord have mercy. How do you put up with him? He cannot stand AJ Brown. You should have heard us talking about AJ Brown. I have a new Tarrerdome-ism, a domeism. Never pick a receiver whose initials are AB. They always that's our new motto. No receivers with the initials AB. AJ Brown, Antonio Brown, Antonio Bryant. No, I ain't messing with none of them no more. That'll be it.
I got you on the Kansas City one.
Okay.
But Detroit versus Philly.
Detroit versus Philly. I'm gonna go ahead with these Eagles, and hopefully they'll give AJ Brown War and Peace, and he'll be on the sideline reading a book while they continue running the ball. And I'm just crazy about Jalen Hurts, man. I think Jalen Hurts is cool as the other side of the pillow, dresses well, has great taste in music. Big Frankie Beverly and Mays fan. Save man, good man. He and Brock played together in Big 12 championships. They remind me of each other. They're brothers with other mothers is what I look at when I see both of them. One's line dancing and the other one is doing the electric slide. I'm crazy about both of them. And I think they're gonna get Detroit, whose defense has some resurgence because of what's the guy's name? Hutchinson.
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson.
That's what's different now than what they didn't have last year, and he's a leader, man. He's been bad since he was back in college in Michigan. So they're doing their thing. But
Trayvon Walker over Aiden Hutchinson, that still baffles me to this day. Picking the Lions had the second pick in the draft.
Yeah,
the Jaguars had the first one, and they picked Trayvon Walker instead of Aiden Hutchinson, and that still blows my mind. I know Trayvon Walker is still not bad; like he still actually played better than I thought he was, but not nearly on the level of Aiden Hutchinson, who you could have had. I don't know why you didn't pick him.
Man, everybody was on Jaden. What's it? Hold on, who was it? Jaden Watson.
Who was talking about? The first pick in the draft, or
versus Aiden Hutchinson. He was in that draft with
he was there with Trayvon Walker, first pick, Aiden Hutchinson. This was in 2022, I think.
Okay.
Why? Why? What's up?
Because I thought you were talking about the two guys from coming out of University of Georgia. It was Michael Williams and the other one who wore number 11.
You're talking about Jalen Walker. Yeah. Okay. But that was this previous draft. I'm talking about 2022.
Okay.
They could have had Aiden Hutchinson and they didn't. The Jags. They went with the other guy instead.
Hey.
Shocking.
I guess they just thought, with the notoriety of them being a national champ and stuff like that. But
actually, this will explain it. Why they picked Trayvon Walker over Aiden Hutchinson. Do you know who the GM was for the Jaguars when they picked Trayvon Walker over Aiden Hutchinson?
Trent Baalke.
Give me that guy from Georgia.
Say no more.
Georgia so much.
If it's a pick to be made and you leave it up to Trent Baalke, just chalk it up. This is the wrong pick.
All right. That's Trent Baalke. Okay, makes sense. All right.
he's the type of guy, man. If you're planning on like wearing an outfit, it's called an ass coat. But if you ask them, hey, which tie should I go with? And he said that one. You throw it at him and you wear the other one. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever he picked, go the opposite way. You'll be fine.
Sure, that's actually good. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, that's a good example.
That's who he is, man. That guy's he's just such a
something else, man. He's up there with one of the most infamous 49er related personnel ever. Is Trent Baalke. I can't believe how bad he was. So, yeah.
What Tyler says, KC Chiefs not make a big deal at the deadline, but I still believe in this team. We're gonna get in the playoffs, but we are not gonna win our division. I don't know, man. Y'all get hot. It's hard to stop that train. You gotta. The Kansas City Chiefs to us are like Jason on Friday the 13th. You gotta kill him and separate parts of the body and put it in the four corners of the earth for me to believe that them Chiefs are not gonna be in it, because you always find a way, man. Y'all always find a way.
You're never going. There's never, like, with the experience of us playing Patrick Mahomes twice in the Super Bowl and then just seeing all the incredible things that this team has done over the years, I'm never going to say the Chiefs are not going to do this ever. Like, until they do it, I can't. I'll say like this team will beat them or whatever. But if you're talking about like they're not going to win the division, I'm not going to say that. If you're going to say they're not going to win the Super Bowl, I'm definitely not going to say that. Like they're the dynasty. They are the team. I understand the Eagles beat them, but their dynasty still isn't over. They're still going. They're still rolling. It's not done.
As long as you got Pat and Travis and Bolton and Chris Jones, who's had a couple of he's had a couple of bad moments. He's on the back nine, no doubt, but still a serious team. I thought this about a week ago, man. I was when I get in the shower, it's cathartic for me, and things come to me. It's I just think, and I said, what is it about them daggone Chiefs that make us so cursed? And it hit me. I think it's the curse of Joe Montana.
Curse of Joe
I
Montana.
think it's the curse of Joe Montana that we just can't get over the hump with the Chiefs. And for y'all, younger guys, for all y'all that don't know, man, back in 1990, I think it was 1993, we sent Joe Montana to the Kansas City Chiefs, and we kept Steve Young. We won a Super Bowl with Steve Young, and he's regarded for a lot of people as the GOAT. But man, that was 4 Super Bowls, and I think Joe Montana said, from this point forward, every time y'all see the Chiefs, they're gonna beat you some kind of way. And we've never, in the last 5 years, I think last 6 years, we've never beat them.
Yeah, I think we're 4-0 against.
We never beat them Chiefs in Super Bowl, regular season, preseason, out in the parking lot, intramurals. we just came
in hypothetical situations.
And yes, Sega Genesis, Xbox, PlayStation.
That's like
beat the Chiefs.
That's one thing. Like, as a 49ers fan, I accept that. Like, the Chiefs, they own us. That's just how it is. That we own teams. We own Green Bay and the Dallas, the playoffs.
Yeah,
certain teams own each other. I have no problem accepting. Like, the dynasty ons us. Okay, that's fine. So it's like when someone says, like, "Oh, the Chiefs own you," I'm like, "Well, yeah." Like, I can't even debate that.
What am I going to do?
There's no debate there. What are you talking about?
We came close.
Exactly. It's just
yeah. I feel comfortable playing any other team, but don't say it's the Kansas City Chiefs, and that's who the draw is gonna be. And I'm like, oh Lord. Until we exercise the demon, I'm just always, until we get that breakthrough, it's just the Chiefs own us. They do. Yep. Last one up. This great game, Monday Night Football, Dallas and Las Vegas for supremacy of, I don't know, is it glitz and glamour?
I don't know. Like,
who's got the best color coordination and logos, most recognizable? I got Dallas, man. Vegas just got so much going on. Geno Smith is not quite panning out to, what I think Pete Carroll wanted him to be. You got that running back who came in, Genty, and he shows flashes. He's a talented cat, and he just had big numbers coming out of school. But hey, man, the Cowboys will score. They gonna score.
Yeah, they're definitely score. I agree with you on that. I'm gonna take Dallas Cowboys, but I'm gonna take Dallas Cowboys on this one for sure. I do agree with you in your assessment on the Genty thing, where it's like a lot of people are saying he's a bust already. I hate 1 year people, like when it's 1 year people are saying it's a bust. I hate that. It drives me crazy. But anyway, people are saying Genty's a bust, and it's like people said the same thing about Saquon Barkley, that he was washed when his offensive line was so garbage and his offensive coordinator was so garbage. And like you were saying, he was washed and he was showing flashes, but he wasn't as good. But then once he gets an offensive line and a team that's hot and rolling, he's the best player in football who should have won MVP if it wasn't a quarterback award. So for Genty, man, it's the same thing. The running back is an offensive line dependent position. Like, honestly,
you gotta have it.
So it's just kind of like, why are you giving Genty the bust label and all that when that offensive line, for the Raiders is trash, like bottom line garbage. It's not good. And Chip Kelly's the offensive coordinator. So it's kind of like,
you're set up for failure, dude. When has Chip Kelly ever been a juggernaut for offensive running?
That dude loves ups and passing. That's his thing. So I don't want to say Genty's a bust or that he's bad. I like the flash he's had. I'm gonna wait for the Raiders to build up their team and see what he can become.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time.
We
And
did this.
you're never a bust if you're a rookie, dude, a ballyhooed rookie, top 10, and you're starting. Should you're right on track. You're not a you can't be a bust. You're not a bust. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. A first rounder is supposed to be a starter. He's supposed to turn heads, and that's what the kid's doing. Now you're a transitional guy when you come in and are a possible MVP your rookie year. That is super special. But dude, crack the starting lineup and let's see you get down. Let's see you play. Are you mentioned like casually for especially for skill positions, things like quarterback or running back? It used to be Wolfie. Even a quarterback, some of the best quarterbacks rested on the bench their first year. They didn't even see the field until very late in garbage time of the 14th game. To bring up names like Patrick Mahomes, definitely Jordan Love, Drew Bledsoe. You sat on that bench. The great Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for 3 years. This notion of, you get a quarterback, oh man, he's got to be MVP this year, lead you to the Super Bowl. That thing is hard as Chinese arithmetic. It take a quarterback at least 2 years to figure out. They don't know where the toilet is in the facility sometimes, man. Give them a break. I got Tom Brady, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Brady is in my chat. Tom Brady, I have arrived. The great Tom Brady, the greatest that ever did it. 89,000. 89,649 yards. No, 89,214 yards. 660 touchdowns, ladies and gentlemen. And he says, did you know San Francisco had 5 rings and Pats had 0 at one point? Yes. The Pats were a big, I can't call them a big joke. But they went to the Super Bowl a couple of times and lost. They ran up on those 85 Bears. And let me tell you, Wolfie, it's 2 things you didn't want to run up on in 85. A young kid from Catskills, New York, named Mike Tyson, and the Chicago Bears defense. They were both that menacing. And, they just pulled them apart. And then they went to the Super Bowl again with Bill Parcells and Bill Belichick as a defensive coordinator, and they lost that first one against the Packers. I watched that one in Wonju, Korea back in 97. Or was it not 97 season, 98 or something like that, 96, 97. But yeah, we were the first to 5, and it was with a bullet. And we got it all condensed inside of a time frame from 81 to 94 or 95. Actually, it was 94 season, 95. But Dallas got 5 eventually, but hell, it took 30 years for you to get to 5. But we were the first to 5 and the quickest to 5 as well. But hey man, times change. Can't live on the old past. It's like being Jesse James was a quick draw back in my day. We handled those vermin. Geno Smith is garbage.
Yeah, he's not good. Especially this year. He's done for sure. We actually forgot a game. There was Chicago versus Vikings. And I'm picking the Bears.
Oh, did we? Did I miss one? I'm sorry. Chicago
versus
Where's
Vikings.
It at?
Isn't there Chicago versus Vikings in there? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, it is. It was after Houston, Tennessee. Yeah, I took the Vikings. So you took who? You took the Vikings?
I took the Bears. I
you said, well, dang, we got to put that there. All right, now we got to do the tie break.
Yeah, I was like, now we got the time break. You're so confident Steelers game, bro. That's crazy.
Dang, Wolfie, you ain't let me slide on that one.
No, that's what I saw earlier, and I was going to mention at the end of it, and just we'll go back to it and stuff like that. But yeah, I was like, oh, he picked the Vikings again after we just got done talking about how you're like every time I pick the Vikings, man.
Every time I pick them, oh man, they're gonna do me. So we're gonna have to do the combined score of. You want to do the combined score of the Vikings and now let's. You know what we need to do? I'm gonna tell you what we should do. You know what's gonna be fun? Combined score of. I'm gonna tell you who's gonna put up points this video game points.
Try to get that points.
Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. It's gonna take 42 points, and Pittsburgh's gonna have to put up at least 43.
Yeah.
What's your combined score of Pittsburgh and Cincinnati?
We're doing a combined score, not over under.
Okay.
It's all right. If you want to do this, we try it.
Well, if all right, let me get the over under, and you want to obviously take the under.
It just depends upon what's the over under that you wanted to get.
That's what I got to look up. Let me see here.
If you say 50, we can do the combined score thing. So I'll take the over on that one.
That thing could be 80.
I was gonna say, like, if it's I will take the under if it's like 64.
Well,
I'll take
you'll take the under if it's 64.
This game is to be high scoring. There's gonna be
yes, I know it is. That's why I picked this one. Yeah, and because
and Steelers, it's your team, yeah, for sure. It's your second team, yeah. I think this is gonna be a high scoring game. I do think it's gonna cross the 50 mark for sure, and for sure probably cross that 60 mark as well. I mean, technically the combined score last time was 64 points. It was 33-31. But I would take the under on that 64 if you were to 64 and a half, I guess, if you were to give that to me.
I want that. Well, they got the over under at 49. I think it'll be over 49.
Yeah, I'm confident over on the 49. If you want to do a combined score, I was going to say 63. I think it's going to be 30-33 type deal. Something like that. They're both going to hit.
Kickoff is 47 degrees. I think they'll both pick up. Oh, 60 right there. I'll take 64. That's my combined score. What was your combined score? 64?
Yeah. I think I said 64. No, I said 63.
Okay. I'll take 64 and you take 63.
So that'd be 63 and a half over under kind of type thing.
63 and a half is our over under.
All right. That's I'm not even confident. That's wild. That it's 60 plus points.
They're gonna put up points, Wolfie. They do. They have to. That is gonna be good.
You're gonna get that W. I feel like my gut is telling me you're gonna get this W. So
my gut is telling me you're gonna get that W. Chicago versus Minnesota because they always screw me.
We're exercising demons. We're exercising demons right now. That's what we're doing.
I'm like, come on, Minnesota, in the quarter. JJ McCarthy.
He came through for you the first week. He came through that first week.
That first week, yeah. But ever since then, I was depending on the defense. They got shredded.
You've been chasing the dragon. You've been chasing that high ever since.
It's Puff the Magic Dragon. I think Mike Vrabel, he's a good coach now. Oh, Mike Vrabel can coach, boy. Oh, yeah. Mike Vrabel got him humming. That's why I picked New England. I started looking at them about 2 weeks ago. I mentioned I could see us in New England in the Super Bowl because they're gonna get hot. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They're really fundamentally strong, and they got playmakers over there. Mike Vrabel, man, if you get him to the playoffs, Mike Vrabel gonna have something for you. He's I remember he came up there to remember Baltimore. It was that 2019 season, and it was supposed to be us and the Ravens going to the Super Bowl. And Mike Vrabel was the coach of Tennessee Titans. Man, they came up there to Baltimore, who was the number 1 seed, beating everybody. Lamar was the MVP, hands down, player of the year, everything. Man, they came that night and put it on Lamar. Lamar was mad as I don't know what. He was jumping up and down in the field. Man.
The world was shocked by that.
Yes. He had them boys. He had them ready to go. CG in the house. CG Ruthless. What's up, man? Good to see you. Papa J, my man in the house. Would it be? Would it do? Yeah, man. We get ready to thank y'all for hanging out and looking at our screen. For some of you, man, Streamline decided to put something called Mars on here, like a Mars bar, and I know it looks a little wiggy, I know it looks a little funny, but hey, man, sorry about that. And I was late today. Wolfie had some things going on with the car. I had appointments to make in supervisor meeting at work, which you could have did on Zoom, you stupid man.
I hate it when it could have been an email, right? Like,
yes.
Could have been an email.
You could have just said, I need you to take over the new SOP. Really? You got me out of bed to come on my day off. But hey, we made it, Wolfie, and man, it's no better cat I like kicking it with than you, man. At least once or twice a week, seeing the wolf dog,
man.
Oh, come in.
It's always a blast, man. Always have a good time. We always have a great conversation. The objective was for this to last an hour, and I expected me to pass out, to be honest. But we had such a good time. It's always a good time, man. Every time. It's just,
yes, sir, man.
I always expect to drag, but then it always like picks up, and then all of a sudden I'm awake again. So
we got a new domism.
New donuts.
Yeah, and I gotta get something to eat. I gotta make some food for the wife. This is her late meeting tonight. She's on with folks in Hawaii. Hey, I heard something interesting. Just so that we close it up. What is your top food from other countries, or what is your like other country themed foods? What's your top 5? Like for me, it's Italian, Asian, Italian, Japanese, Mexican, Jamaican, and Greek. What would be your top 5?
My top 5, man, honestly. Well, I don't know if you count America as one, but I like burgers, man. I'm a burger guy. I love burgers and stuff like that. Chicken sandwiches and stuff. I know that's kind of but that's a politically correct answer there for I'm American.
And
I'm not trying to be
governor. You would have me right now.
Like I don't have an American eagle like as a sore throat.
Wolfie for America. I told him I like American food. Good old grits and gravy. That's what they call me. Burgers, hot dogs.
You count soul food? Do you count soul food as American food? Or
you can. It's remarkably so. Yes.
Then I
was going for the exotic palate. Yeah.
Oh, exotic palate.
Yeah, outside of America.
Oh, okay. All right. So
like, are we gonna eat Chinese food? Chinese, or are we having Italian tonight? Are we having?
It would be 110%. Number 1 is Chinese. Like Chinese food is absolutely amazing.
There you go.
Like I love Chinese food with a passion. It's always hits. It's always a banger, especially because I smoke pot every now and again. And
Oh,
when I
man.
smoke pot and I have some Panda Express or something like that,
Yes.
I know that's not.
That's not.
I get it, but it's still
But
technically.
for us, it's Chinese food.
Yeah. So
I heard a comedian, man. I watched my man Kev on stage and Tony, man. Tony said, "Yeah, General Toast chicken, man. He won't even a real general if he was out there. You know, something. I'm gonna take this hill and then we're gonna cook up some chickens." General Toast. I'm gonna threaten the enemy with chicken. But he's not even a real general. But yeah, definitely Chinese. Chinese always hits. I love egg rolls, man.
Dude, chicken rolls, yeah.
Killer egg roll guy. And lo mein. My wife got me in the lo mein. I'm big on the lo mein. That's my shot.
Is that different than chow mein? What's lo mein? What's lo mein?
Lo mein?
Yeah, what's lo mein?
Lo mein is like this noodles, like spaghetti noodles in this sauce, this gravy like sauce. You get it with onions. You can put shrimp in it, chicken,
easy
shrimp lo mein.
Okay, yeah,
love
kind of
lo
looks
mein.
like chow mein. Yeah, it looks like chow mein. But
Papa J's got Italian, Chinese, Mexican, Korean, and Thai. I love Thai. Not Thai Austin, who, you know, he's my man, but not, you know, pause. But I love Thai food, man. Thai food is good and spicy. You got have your stuff together, boy. Eating that Thai food. Ask them, because Thai curry is different than Jamaican curry. Thai curry and Indian food, man, it'll burn you'll feel the inside of your mustache. with Indian food. Guatemala. Somebody talked about Filipino recipes are really good too. I haven't had too many of them.
Yeah, I can't even think of one. A Filipino dish on top of my head.
He was talking about some stuff. I got to do some digging on that Filipino, but I absolutely love Thai food. I like
Thai food was going to be my number 2 if you want it. It was going to be Chinese, Thai food, and I would say Mexican would be 3 after that. And then at that point, I mean, Italian, I guess. I'm not a pasta guy. Like I eat a lot of spaghetti and stuff like that, true, and things of that nature. But like if you told me like as a whole, like all the pasta dishes like combined and stuff, there's like maybe 4 or 5 that I actually like. I'm not a huge pasta person. Spaghetti's always hits. But everything else, whenever I have it, the pasta's too heavy, the cheese is too heavy, like everything is just way too heavy for me. I
love it.
Yeah, but a lot of people love it. It's such a
lasagna, linguine, baked ziti, fettuccine, definitely Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo is good. I love chicken Alfredo.
Man, yeah, man, I gets down. General Toast chicken with lo mein noodles with egg rolls is my go-to. That's it. That's all I need right there, brother. You said it all. That's it.
Yeah.
If that's the menu, that is good for T-Dome.
And there's vegetables in it.
It is. I'm health conscious. Imagine that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone loves lasagna. Like everyone loves, like you said, fettuccine, lasagna. There's I can't think of the top of my head. Is it fettuccine? Top of my head, the one where it's like it's ravioli, where you have like the ravioli pasta with the stuff inside of it.
Yeah. That's or that could be ziti.
Ziti, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm not. I will eat it. It's relatively good. It's still on the list. It's number 4 and stuff like that. But like if I had an option between all these like pasta and Italian's like way in the back, which always blows people's minds whenever I tell them that. I never fall in love with it.
But I got a cousin, man, my sweet cousin. She my buddy, man. Val hates cheese. She can't stand.
Not because she doesn't
get a hamburger. She don't even like pizza all that much. She just I don't know what it was. Maybe a rat made her mad when she was a kid or something.
PTSD happening here.
cheese maker think of feet. It don't smell right. Nothing. Don't use blue cheese dressing. She don't like cheese. And I'm like, well, you need to eat some water. Because we got cheese around here, buddy.
So is it just like it sounds like you're telling me she actually genuinely has nothing to do with lactose intolerant. It's literally just because
she just don't like cheese. Don't like cheese. And don't like cheese, man. One time they messed up her order at McDonald's. She ordered a hamburger, and the dude, they made her wait longer, something like that. They put your car, and to compensate, they gave her a couple of cheeseburgers. She said, I didn't ask for a cheeseburger. I want a hamburger. Don't put no cheese.
They thought the no cheese thing was a typo.
Yes.
Who doesn't want cheese?
Who doesn't want cheese? Lord.
So I think it's a fair assessment on their part, because that's a shock.
Yeah, nobody turns down a cheeseburger. But Val don't like no cheese, man. She don't like cheese. I put cheese on everything. Yes. Everything, sprinkles. My lasagna has 4 cheeses on that thing. I'll go mozzarella. I go Parmesan. I'll put some cheddar on there. I go white American. I find new cheeses. Give me that Gouda. I cheese it up. I'm cheesy. I think I've kept the state of Wisconsin going for the last 5 years of my life. Yeah.
A lot of people don't like
cooking for Thanksgiving. D was a chef in the Navy, dude. And if you know about the Navy, it is very prestigious for you to cook for, leading officers, admirals, and things of that nature. And I was once 217 pounds when I met her. Ladies and gentlemen, I am no longer that. That woman can cook anything. She deep fry a turkey for Thanksgiving. She does her chicken and dumplings.
Deep fried turkey is amazing,
man. With Eb, man. Thanksgiving around here is so serious. Her greens, I love greens. I love stuffing. Got to have my stovetop. It's stuffing if you put it in the bird. It's dressing if it's not in the bird. It's set aside. But hey, exactly. We say stovetop stuffing right there on the box, as my dad would say. Give me that stuffing, plenty gravy, and the mashed potatoes.
The gravy is so clutch. Like if you know, like some people, it sounds like D knows how to make gravy based on how you're sounding.
Oh yeah,
like if you know how to make that gravy from that ham and stuff like that, dude. If you have a ham, dude, I could just drink that. I could just drink it. It's so good. I can just shake it up.
I will drink it, and then I will sweat gravy. I love turkey and dressing and some cranberry sauce, little mac and cheese. There go cheese again. And Val don't like cheese, but I said we're going up there and get me some mac and cheese and bring me your portion because I like it cheesy, baby.
Bring it over
here. Throw that cheese in there. I'll eat a cheese popsicle.
I'll definitely try that. Like, let's give that a shot. I know some people don't love blue cheese, but I actually love blue cheese.
I do too.
I feel like cheese lovers, you have to be like I guess we're both cheese lovers, because I feel like you have to be a cheese lover to really like blue cheese, because most people don't like it.
Most people don't like blue cheese, but I prefer blue cheese when I dip my wings. I'm sorry, people. I know I'm in the minority, but some hot wings, I gotta have blue cheese dressing instead of. I'll do the ranch. Ranch is cool, but hey, man, that blue cheese. Cool blue cheese dressing hit different for me, man. Ooh, I love it. Oh
yeah. We're all ready. Like, can't wait for Thanksgiving, man.
Hey, man. I don't know. Listening to Kev on stage, man. Shout out to Kev on stage and Tony. They just so funny, man. They were talking about blue cheese, Papa. Look, and he's giving me the Earl sign, like blue cheese.
Cheese, blue cheese is amazing. I feel like it's not the greatest thing to smell. But I'm there to smell it, taste it. It's got something about it that's just kind of redefined. It's just kind of like its unique flavor and strong and potent, and it's just
Have you ever done a salad with blue cheese crumbles?
Yes, love chef salad with
you don't even need dressing. You just do the blue cheese crumbles on there, and each little satisfying bite goes to each leaf of lettuce with a good distribution, and it makes the amalgamation in your mouth, and it's really, really good. It is. Y'all gotta get in on it.
I actually cannot eat a salad without blue cheese. I mean that. Like, the reason why I can't stand leaves being in my mouth and things, I hate eating salad. So things like blue cheese has got to be in there. Some long carrots, obviously the meat and stuff like that. It's gonna be packed kind of type thing. Just leaves.
That's the only way I can eat vegetables, man. Give me that blue cheese dressing, and you can cut up some celery and carrots, and as long as I can dip it in that blue cheese, I'll eat a whole carrot and a whole stalk of celery. Just give me some blue cheese on there.
Yeah,
that's the feta cheese.
Feta cheese is dope.
Yeah,
feta cheese is dope.
Val don't know what she missing. Y'all talk. Write your letters to Val. Say, hey, to the girl who hates the cheese, just. Tarrerdome was talking about you.
Honestly, I can't even think. I don't even know if there's a cheese I don't like. I'm serious. I love all kinds of cheese, dude. Like it's the greatest. When I go to the store, in a grocery store, and I buy a pack of cheese, I buy all kinds of different kinds. Like I'm just all about it.
Yeah, I try.
I'm lactose intolerant, and I don't care. I'm fighting through it. I don't care what's happening anymore.
Some cheese, a turkey and cheese, Swiss cheese. I do Swiss cheese. It's a little lower on sodium. But it doesn't have a.
I love mozzarella cheese.
It's not that. Oh, mozzarella.
Love mozzarella.
Pizza. Are you kidding? That's how you can't make a pizza without the mozzarella.
It's so good.
Love Italian. Off a brick oven.
All right, I'm getting hungry, man.
All right. Let's go because we're reminiscing and stuff.
And we're talking about things I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat like a
sandwich. Because I got to go and make some food. So let me go ahead and make her some food, man. It's been a blast, y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Tanisha's dropping the pepper jack cheese on her burger. That is excellent, too. It's like a marbleized cheddar. That's beautiful. Pepper jack cheese go hard with a meatball hoagie. Meatball hoagie. Y'all, let's get on out of here, Wolfie. And remember, everybody, we walk by faith and not by sight. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank y'all all for coming out.